Hello, good evening everybody, Guru here. Welcome to Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Shall we jump in? Let's jump in. Give me 1 second to get everything organized. Get the chat open. Here we go. Thank you so much for joining us today. I wonder if we're going to get more people asking to be put on Discord. Make our stream great. Wonderful again. What are the chances? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Where exactly are we? We're in Visa, right. That's where we are. So yesterday we were picking up some of those guests that were hidden behind companion abilities. I think we did most of them. Apart from this one, which we can't get to. And I don't think I remember anything else in Treviso. Any red crystals? I don't think any area was blocked off. I don't think. There's some sort of portal thing here. Let's just quickly go over here for a second. I didn't have time to farm any more pot shop. But unfortunately there is that. I haven't got enough money to upgrade any shops just yet. I mean, we can maybe rectify that a little bit. We need to get back up, which we can do from here. Isn't this where the lady's shop was, where the art shop? No.
Yes, Tosh?
You smell like a lot of stuff.
I bathed just before we set out.
Yeah. The stuff you shave with smells like potash. Also moss perfume with flowers. It's nice, but also tree sap.
Who is this? Somebody's in chat. Thanks very much, Moose Steve. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much for dropping a follow too. Very kind of you. Luckily, Twitch will give you a notification when I'm live, so please do so. Pop by anytime you want. Say hello. Appreciate it. Wait, why can't I? There we go. Let's hunt for more areas we can jump up on. Yeah, right. Looks like it's in this direction over yonder. Hello. Interesting, this is closed off again. Oh, that's what it means. I thought it was like a portal thing, but it's actually just displaying window access. Yeah, nothing. I'm actually want to see what the art vendor is selling, but I forgot where she is. She's not down here. Is either this way? Box. Could be around here somewhere. Let's go hunt her down. Sorry, jump's gonna be a bit whatever an adventure thing. We know there's nothing that way. Not sure if that was always closed off or not. That's the mansion that we unlocked, right? Chest imaging is showing again. We thought that was a glitch. Looks like it didn't go away. Unless there's another... something else we can do here. Nope. Okay, so she's not in this area. And I don't think she's down here. We'll come over here. That could be actually... this might be here. That might be the secret passageway.
Listen, Death Mage.
It's Emmerich, Tarsh.
Did you leave papers on the table by my room?
Just some gazetteers on death magic. If you've time, they might dispel some misconceptions you have about necromancy.
Ugh, your gross dead people stuff?
If you've any questions...
Nope.
Be easy today, isn't it?
Not really. Not really, pal. Oh, maybe this isn't the way. No. I thought there was a spectral cat there for a second. This isn't the place either. Not here, not here. Not here. Not there. Feel like around here somewhere. She's got to be here. Let's look around here for a bit.
You could be forgiven for assuming it was a normal market.
This is a dockside, right? It won't be here. He was like on the rooftops.
Day.
A lot of good food smells.
Check over here. Place like this. Not here, but towards the end. Wait, this is the same location we fast traveled to, right?
Did you hear about Minrathas?
A full belly solves
That could have
all
been us.
problems.
Without the crows.
That's what my father said before he passed the restaurant to me.
Get you anything?
Sadly, no.
The Antam gave me a Canary name, Bash Batara. It means the blade strengthening fire.
Yep, that's definitely what it means. You really impressed the Antam.
It's like in the canals, but you know where it was? Where we saw the garrison that we couldn't reach. I think we've been there. This isn't it. Where are those group of canary that were in the yard that we couldn't access? That's the place. Near there. If we can find that. Is it over that way? Is that right? There's a chest. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Hold on a second. That's new. All this time, he was staring us right in the face and we didn't even notice it. What do we get? Forward calling mast, rank 7, turned into a rare. Medium helm, light attack damage, 50% damage versus health. No, I think I like our current helm. For now. But we'll take it, that's a really good thing. Thank you so much. See, there's a point to actually running around here. Not the thing we were looking for, but I'm glad we stumbled upon it. Right, where were we going? Looking for that art dealer lady. This way, I think. Group of Kumari in our yard. I think they're above us. There, I think it's right over there. This is all new, right? This wasn't here before. Don't lose focus.
What is it?
There they are. So she was over here. This is where the wolf statues just come on. It's disappeared now for some reason. Yeah, she's like right down there, I think. Correct? Okay, so this place right over here. I swear they're better at a merchant. Actually, hold on. Is there a legend on the map? Zoom legend, left stick. There's a merchant. Watch this. She's a merchant, right? Yeah, look, she's a merchant. Doesn't appear on the map. Why did it do that? Just put her on the bleeding map. Put all the merchants, like the other ones are over here somewhere. We have to hunt them all down. Oh.
Welcome, welcome.
Gosh, you're so big. Tempted to buy these, but we'll hold off.
Rivain makes the most scrumptious clothing dyes.
Yeah, she doesn't sell equipment, unfortunately. That's what we wanted to check. I don't think there's anything else left in Treviso for us to do at the moment. Can't grab this yet. What do we want to do? Meet Morrigan, meet the Wardens. Oh, we picked up a gift for Tash. So let's go and do that in a bit. Rivain Coast, we can do that. Join Tash and Rivain. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Crossroads. Give Tash the gift we picked up. Go to Rivain and kill 2 quests at the same time. Sounds good to me. I don't know about you. Here we are. After the dragon, Rook, the Venatori took full advantage of the chaos. As if the dragon wasn't enough. And you, oh, this is... Oh, we already know about that. Writing from Navarra City. Dear Rook and Professor Volkaren, the Watchers are sending this letter for me. For me, I'm the man who used to be enslaved by the Venatori. Oh yes, we saw him. My name is Claudius. Thank you, bless you for stopping them. I would never have seen the sun again if not for you. I can see you very well. The Watchers say there's a great call for tailors of the deceased. This was strange to me, for we do not need such things in Teventa, but the Watchers have fed me and found me work. I can never repay them or you, but I will help clothe Navarra's dead. May you walk in the light. Claudius, a free man. How cool. Oh, very cool. Oh, we have one skill point available. Didn't even realize. Oh, we're certainly going to be putting a point somewhere. Not here. And not here. Not here. We're going to continue down this path. So we've got strike abilities now hit with an arcane bomb. We've been noticing that. I didn't actually mention it, but yeah, we noticed when you use strike abilities, there's an arcane bomb on enemies. Make up penetration. We can get... Oh, we can't get this. We can get this. 10% final attack damage and upgrade blast abilities cost 50 less mana. Oh yes, please. And we're close to leveling up to actually make use of that. And how many blast abilities do we have, by the way? Actually, do any of you have any points? Nope. Blast. Strike. Strike. So one blast ability, the Void Blade, is 50 mana less. So we can use it twice, really. It takes 100 mana to cast. That's gonna be amazing. Lovely. This is Tash. Tash is over here, right? This one.
What's up?
Hey Tash, here's a gift for you.
Huh. Nice.
Great. Glad we did that. Now we need to get to Rivain. Do we take the crossroads or do we take... Let's take the crossroads, gain some XP. Anybody else needs to speak to us before we do that? Any chatty Cathys around? Yes, indeed, Emmerich. Look at this, and Nev. I'm pretty sure they didn't have those options. We literally went to Treviso and came back and they had something to tell us. I'm not sure what this is all about.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Manfred's really cute, isn't he? So it looks like Manfred is not really like the puppets, the skeletons when we first met Emmerich. He got like one of the skeletons with a pickaxe to mine some stuff. Looks like he was actually controlling those, but they weren't really responding for the brief time that we had with them. Manfred seems to be responding to him. So is Emmerich really controlling him, or is Manfred autonomous?
Where or who do you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
Yes, he today again. And there's more to Manfred than just a simple automation. He picked out his own skull, by the way.
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Oh. There's a spirit of confusion. That explains a whole lot. I mean, not really. It explains that he's actually spirit, not a automaton.
Yep, same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead, inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
Interesting. I mean, if you ask me, but I'm not existing in a world that Thetis resides in. No, I don't want to say that. And I skip this. This is... no.
It's got to bring back a little peace, at least.
That's my belief as well. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
That was a really nice scene. I appreciate that. I wish we had a Manfred. Thank you, Emmerich. Wait, was the staircase always here? I don't think it was. He's actually done wonders with this place. It was all broken pieces and everything. Ooh. This staircase wasn't here before. Pretty darn sure about that. Nice view. Nothing else yet. I think I'm gonna go back to the wardrobe and put our cape suit back on. I actually like that better. Yeah, I like the green, but the purple isn't really my color, and it's kind of like, mind you, it's not bad. Let's hold off on it. At least do couple of quests with this on. At least one or two. Yeah, is there anything else going on inside? Oh, really? I might look up what this second thing is about. Is it just getting that fixed, or is something else happening?
Do a lot of elven ruins float like that? I've never seen anything like it. And I've been all around Thedas several times. Not until recently, Solus changed something with this ritual. I know an elf who camped in some ruins, woke up and found that they'd ended up in the clouds. How'd they get down? Oh, they haven't. Too far up, but we send them food and water. Ah, thank you for that new nightmare.
Oh. Cool guy. Maybe that should be a quest we can help with.
So, the Grey Wardens have griffins.
What of it?
It's another secret your order's been keeping.
What does that mean?
Wardens act like the heroes of Thedas, but they hide just as many shadows as they fight.
And your crows are saints?
No, but we don't pretend to be. We're honest about our work.
Bit of a touchy relationship here. Hello, son. That was a different animation. Last time we hugged him. Interesting. Nev, I'm worried about you.
Nev, settling back in.
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Wow. Nev, I had no choice. I mean, I did have a choice. For everyone. Is Manfred up here? There he is. Hey, we can interact with him. Manfred, how's it going? We just play rock, paper, scissors with Manfred. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, wonderful. One more. Cool. One more. Come on. Somebody, you can win. Alright, that'll do. Go on, Manfred. That's such a cool idea. Whoever thought of that? Give that person a bonus. Right, let's choose that quest and bounce. Ash is taking some time on the beach to blow off some steam. Figuratively and literally, this quest moment offers a chance to get to know her better. Oh, let's do this one first. It would actually help if I knew where I was going. That would be great help. Let's take a look, see. So we're bringing Tash, and she can do what? Detonates weakened. We might want to bring Davrin, who does nothing, or Ilara. Yeah, this looks like at least we can do one detonation if we have to. Travel to Crossroads, please. It also gives a good opportunity to see if we have another moment with the caretaker, if anything else. We should actually be able to open up the other gates.
Voices again.
Untold years asleep, only to see our sanctums defiled. Even Arlathan is trampled by cast-offs and mortals. We must secure the Alluvians.
We shall. The Ontom are uneasy in the crossroads, but they know their duty.
If they fail, give the best preserve to me for improvement.
Dead on, Tom. We're already on it.
Those two just started going into action the moment they woke up now. Didn't have a change of heart or anything.
Places between.
Places in between. What we need are more of those ether crystal thingijigs. And do that. Like these here. Etheric remnants.
Coming at range.
Alright, let's get them.
We've got us in range.
Attack my target, please.
Gotcha!
Finish them off.
Ready.
Finish them now.
Great. this is what we wanted.
So, Tosh, Lords of Fortune. You're treasure hunters, right?
Yep.
And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
Yep.
I see. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I can't wait for further conversations about that. That'd be interesting. Campaign Blaraga. Imagine foreigners, mercenaries, treasure hunters going to your cities, your heritage, ransacking it. Although, to be fair, they do return the most valuable stuff to the rightful owners. Goodness. I think I'll wait for us. We'll take the scenic route. You come back. I will. How do we get to farm? Wasn't there something over here?
Want to take a look behind the waterfall? Sometimes there's treasure.
I mean, we already have. Is there more treasure? Certainly is. It was the same note, right? Okay, so pure ore is farming is best to do it here in this location. Sorry. Look at this.
All right.
Thank you. Gosh. Weathered journal page. I hate keeping watch here. Pops doesn't believe me, but I swear that statue's eyes follow me at night. Why they build a castle around that thing anyway? Maybe a city of elf from Val Royo, but even I know the Dread Wolf when I see him. Warden Mel Karavu, 631 steel. I can see the statue on the minimap showing up. There you are.
Looks like the Dread Wolf finds his way just about everywhere.
Ravane is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
That always, huh? This way. gonna be on the beach, right? Let's spot it before we head down there. Might be a bit redundant, though. There it is. Perfect.
So, those artifacts you find, you sell them?
Some of them. The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv?
Elven guy. He's from a Dalish clan that works with us.
A clan works with you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Huh.
There you go, Blower. Right, plus mouse.
The Ravani Armada and the Antom Navy have destroyed a lot of it.
Dead warriors. Dead mage. Wait, what happened?
Each other's ships.
Okay, focus on this guy, please.
Good for salvagers, bad for sailors.
Is a mage down? Looks like it.
Bro, nice one!
Good to go.
Yeah!
Good.
Ready!
Lovely. And that will take us with this. %50 less cars. Outstanding. Level 30, level 30. Hold square at the end of a light attack chain and release at the right moment to unleash your orb in a circle around you. Apply burning also applies shocked. Applying shocked also applies burning. Ah, that sounds good. I wonder, do we have to choose between these two abilities when it comes time? What is this? You can now throw your spirit blade a second time by pressing triangle when it returns to you. It requires orb and dagger. That sounds good. Throws it, comes back, throws again. Interesting. I think I like this better. Arcane bomb stack +1. When triggering Arcane Bomb, deal 100 of the damage in a 6-meter radius. Significant stagger damage. Perfect. Defeat an enemy with one or more Arcane Bombs still active causes effect to jump to the nearest enemy within 10 meters. Both are good. Yeah, I think we're going to go to the left tree for the moment. I've read about that black and Poland. Still waiting for that to show up sometime. Somewhere. Someplace.
It's about to get fun.
Is he the guy who shoots things? I think he's the guy who shoots things. Let's take care of him.
Here we go! Behind you!
Good.
Hitting us from range. Left side.
Can we talk about this?
Enemies at range.
Oopsie. Let's try to block. Thank you. Oh god. He's leveled up. Okay. You feel that.
Right out. Hitting us in range. I'm ready. They're at range. Hitting us from range. There.
Thank you, Clara.
Right side. Finish it. Race. Finish him. Knew you could do it, Rook.
Thanks. Thank you for having so much faith in me.
We're good.
And thank you for the level up. Appreciate it. Can't really do much for another 2 levels. Where do we want to go next? Control abilities, we don't do any controls, I don't think. Actually, I think one of them might do. For this. Don't really need staff energy. Performing a takedown grants shocking weapons. I think this might be good. We did like 2 takedowns in that fight. Is there anything else we might want? Final attacks are critical against enemies with low health. I think that might be good. This, landing a critical hit with strike abilities grants quickened. Last abilities deal critical hits to enemies with low health. Performing a takedown grants 250 health and 20 ultimate. Okay, so we're going to focus on here for a bit, I think. We can get this straight away if you want. That if we can get a takedown, that guarantees 250 health to us. And more ultimate. Let's get this. And what does this open up? Stagger from weapon attacks plus 20%. Return fire. Use a light or heavy attack after perfect defense to perform a counterattack. Oh, this could be good if you can get that down. Don't really care about this. Advanced specs. Critical condition. Rook has immovable. Really? Alright, we're going to concentrate on here for a bit, I think. Oh, by the way, any update on our companions? Nope. Test available. Are you sure?
So, about Shiv. He examines ancient elven artifacts you find?
Yeah. Tells us what not to sell because it's cultural, or because it might blow up.
How does he know?
He's the thing. What's the word? Like my mother, but for elf stuff.
He's the keeper for the Dalish clan? And the Lords of Fortune listen to him?
Yeah. He pays us a finder's fee on stuff that should stay with his people. He also gives us a heads up about which floor tiles will set off fire traps or something.
Is there a way to get up there from here? What the?
Ready for a follow-up.
Hang on, we have to introduce ourselves. Oh god. We're not talk about this. Necrotic, huh? Thanks.
Gonna be taking fire. Behind you.
Right, you guys need to tear him apart. There.
Coming from the right.
Thank you. Oh, son of a gun.
Ranged. Enemies at range.
Few seconds. Ready? Perfect. So am I. Son of a gun.
Hitting us at range.
Bye. I am rock with you, sir. I am very rock.
Good work, everyone.
Bloodstained note, Viago. Since you said you already had weaponry covered, we're sent mostly chemical spies. This should give you what you need for those lovely little traps you've been sprinting on your new friends in Treviso. You can send your team to our agreed upon drop spot, the waterfall and the cliff tops. Here's to causing trouble for the Antam. Wherever they are, Isabella.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Looks like they were ambushed.
That's for the other quest, isn't it? Dragon's Breath and the Antam Schism. The official story of the Qunari attack upon the south holds that the Dragon's Breath plan to attack the south was a rogue action against official Qunari orders. This is true, but it is not the whole truth. The Salasari, triumvirate of the Kun, represents the Qunari people. Arishok commands the Antam, the military branch that represents the body. The Arikun leads the scholars and priests, representing the soul, and the Arigyana guides the craftspeople, representing the mind. Kind of like something similar to the Hinduism setup. Not quite, but similar. After the breach wreaked chaos across the south, the triumvirate suggested Kushan and sent a Qunari representative to observe and report on the Inquisition. Iron Bull, but some in Antam and the Ben Hazrat believed the leaders lacked the will to end the threat. Dragon's Breath was indeed unsectioned, but it was not unpopular. Qunari, who had fought the Blood Mages of Tevinter, had learned to fear all magic. They wanted a fast solution. When Dragon's Breath failed, the surviving Ben Hazrat spies surrendered. In contrast, the Antam insisted that Dragon's Breath had failed because it did not go far enough. The Bas, they declared, did not merit education under the Kun. They must be conquered or destroyed. When the Arishok, who had fought Darkspawn in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight, argued against this demand, his own Kishoks declared him corrupt. They ambushed the Arishok at the War Council, leaving him badly injured. And then the bloodthirsty Antam went to war, a body now bereft of mind and soul. Interesting. So basically a military separation and then not quite a coup. We're gonna have to pursue this quest in a bit. I'm not even sure how we ended up there. I was trying to backtrack to look for a ladder to get up to that quest, but this has ladders. No, this is the backtrack way. We're just gonna back. These guys must have just loaded in afterwards. That's a heck of a lot of crows, dude. Okay, chaps, I can't see a way across. There must be another way.
Treasure hunters I run into aren't like you. The Lords of Fortune, I mean. It's surprising.
Oh, you thought we were assholes.
No. Well, maybe a bit. Before, but not now. Most treasure hunters don't care. They take whatever's shiny to try and sell it, no matter how important it is.
Right. Assholes. The Lords like treasure, but we do it right. We have Shiv for elf stuff and my mother for Qunari stuff.
That's surprisingly respectful.
Also keeps us from getting cursed and crap.
Let's make note. It was Kataranda herself chases in here. We've got food and water for a day or two, but Jonas is hurt bad. I think she got Mirabelle. How does something that big come out from nowhere? Heteranda. A dragon? I want to see if this replenisher does replenish potions. Well, they're fighting. Deep slippers. This guy. I need to knock him for 6.
Trouble coming our way. Ready for follow. That looks ill. Ranged incoming.
They're not half bad, guys. I really do believe that. I think we need to upgrade our health. We're not getting as much full healing as we could be. That's where we're supposed to be going. We'll have to come back and see if we can figure something out about that new quest that's available here. No, nothing. Let's get going.
Clan you worked with really has a keeper named Shiv?
His full name is longer. Shibari, Shivara?
Shivanis? That's Elven for dedication to duty.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's more like it. Elfier, I mean. And you call him Shiv, for short.
And because he once stabbed a Venatori in the face.
Oh my!
Yeah, he drank for free that night.
He drank free, lovely. Did we not pick this up? I'm pretty sure we walked right past into this area, right? Let's get this beacon. Jump over here, see what this chest is about. I think... yeah. I'm missing something here. Like, this is new, that's opened up, right? That's new. There's a treasure chest right over there somewhere. We'll light the brazier when we're closer to the location. Now that we have fast travel available to us. Nothing. Okay, hopefully new areas have opened up.
I'm on it.
lovely. There's another wall that was carved with had marks like that, right? Hard-bitten bell. Applies high stagger in an area on potion use. 34% radius of potion effect. I don't think so.
Hey, Balara. You know those elven power crystals we plug in to make bridges and open doors and stuff? Is there an elven word we're supposed to call them? To be more respectful?
Oh, well, yes, but no. The elven word for them is June Suladin Belinaris Ina Gilan Lasa Shiral.
Oof.
But mostly we just call them power crystals.
No kidding. That's even bigger than Canary words.
The elven word for the sockets is even longer.
You don't gotta say it. I believe you.
Yeah, they got the same emblem. Poor guy. I wonder if he had Emmerich in a party, would he be able to speak to? Whoops. I feel like we're getting a bit too far from the actual quest we're supposed to be on. Let's go back and do that. And come back here. Or should we actually do that and then come back here? There's a beacon. The story quest is going to take us all over the place, right? Let's go investigate first. Change your plans. I see. Are they all supposed to be lit? Has anything changed? We'll come back to this. Not quite sure what that does. Gotta keep an eye for any symbols of shields or whatnot. Or should we miss anything nearby? We could try climbing this for no reason. Look, those three are lit here as well. Okay, so we might have done something right. Just leave it, I'll drop us down. Are you gonna go? No. The wooden what? Let's do Tasha's quest, but let's grab this. Sharpened dragon bone. Quite high stagger potential. We'll keep what we have. I don't want to touch anything here till we can come back to this. We have the quest now. Okay, this is going to go deeper and deeper. We used to meet Tash on the beach, but we're nowhere near the beach.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Here, let me...
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic, or...?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you Adari?
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
I wonder what their purpose was.
My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
Well, the Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want.
Look at the view.
You little guys hungry?
Dash approves.
Do you miss living under the Cune?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
What a wonderful quest. I really appreciate the fact that we're actually doing Sotash.
There's enough for all of you.
That's to a character, I think.
Shathan was worried about what the Qunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qune.
Maybe we can do this along the way. Like above there, we go around and up. Nope. I think it's the last one there. Is that it? This edge over there, and then this rocks. Oh, just climbing. One second, Tash. Nice.
There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them.
Yeah, she's very caring. It's gotta be the youngest in the team, right? The next would be Balara. We'll have to take a look at
What the
our
crap is
companions.
that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ooh, ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off of being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
Lost poem, translated from Kunlat. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish. Her soft, soothing friend. What a nice poem. These Knara really are the gentlest of folk, aren't they?
An on-tom supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch.
Tosh, you got this?
I've got it.
She can melt metal.
It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
Dragonfire catalyst. Interesting. Also interesting, she can't melt all weapons. Makes sense.
This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that.
Something tells me it's not just going to be birds, is it, Tash? What else are you feeding?
Karash, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh! It's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend? All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
It looks so weird. Like, Tashi's character design is okay. Just about okay. But this guy, Naridine's designs really stick out, like, really badly.
I'm sorry the Antom did that to you.
I do not have my old life or work, but I remember who I am. The Antam have lost even that.
You saw their banners? They're in the area.
I will not be seen.
Okay. Let me know if they bother you.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatosh.
Panahedam. I'll see you soon.
Is that a cat
So the
friend?
dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon.
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Goes into help Tosh be more focused towards
So
helping.
how do you get it?
I had to leave most of my old life behind when I joined the Shadow Dragons. And now I'm fighting elven gods. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah.
1 second, Tosh.
I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravain were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
Kunari knife. While initial evaluations dramatically presumed the well-sharpened blade was for sinister purposes looking at you, Brother Rondus, the device is strikingly similar to one used by Ravaini baker, cut flatbread. Chantry versus a coon. You need to read this. As you learn of the world outside the coon, you'll hear people speak of the maker and the chantry. In some ways, though, these are like the coon under which you grew up. The chantry is not like the whole of the coon. It is instead like our priests and scholars. Outside the coon, the military is controlled by a ruler like the king of Ravain, while building and farming are controlled by merchants. As if this strikes you as inefficient, you understand it correctly. Imagine an Atlock worker and an Asala priest arguing over how to build a library with no triumvirate to settle their dispute fairly. The Chant of Light teaches that the world was created by the Maker, a divine figure who then left the world to dwell in the Fade. By the Maker means that something surprising happened, while Maker willing is hoping for good fortune. Andrasta was a warrior and scholar who received visions of the Chant of Light, much like Koslun understanding the principles of the Kun. He spread the chant across the south. The crow princes of the chantry are to be kind to one another, to regard the word of the chant light. It looks like it's a fair account of what the chantry is. And then, of course, institutionalized corruption. Lost poem, translated from Kunlat. Look beyond the sea, what clouds race across the sky. Forget cannon smoke. Oh, it's a guy, Kesha, or whatever his name was. Cash. He's the one writing the poems. Sure, nobody will notice. Oh, we're back to where we started, I think, no? That's the same pigeons.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. Not that it's my business. She's not in my...
She always did like the flustered ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
Oh.
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antom.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahadan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
Don't say sorry. That was fun. I really appreciated that.
She's very involved in your life.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet Karash.
Yeah. It was.
Nice. Ash spent time with the Ravani coast. On the Ravani coast feeding the birds. What is this? Strong armor. Bond increased. Overwhelmed enemies have reduced fire resistance. Bonuses to overwhelmed effectiveness are also applied to the fire resistance reduction. We'll keep the 50% stagger from detonations. For now. Okay, before we do anything else, we are on this corner, and this is a chest we kind of missed somewhere along the way. How on earth did we miss this chest? Let's see. How on earth did we get up here? We can't even pick up this quest that's over here, right? No.
Feels like the kind of thing that could be useful, you know?
Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
I wonder if we could make it go further or hotter. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then.
Like us on the same level, right? No, just a bit higher. Oh, right. Maybe from here we can jump across. Let's do this one first. And we'll walk it rather than teleport to that beacon. See what else we can open up along the way. And I'm pretty sure we should be able to jump across to wherever this is. Going the right way, right? That's where you want me to go. That's where that is. Is there a way to get there without having to go drop down from here? I doubt it. No. Proper safe. Where exactly are we?
Seems like you're never far from the water in Ravine, one way or another.
Right? Okay, this place is like so much to do here. First things first. That's the quest, right? From down below? Yes. What are you? Warden Grey's final repose. Dark's Mouth fought won the Grey Warden, except from a Grey Warden log. After agreeing that the Darkspawn are a threat, the Qunari sent their first Warden recruit. He had trouble living under the restrictions of his homeland, from what little we gather. He should fit right in with the rest of the Wardens. I don't know that he cares about Warden ideals, but he's a great fighter. He passed the joining and even helped kill an ogre coming up through the volcano. The only thing left is to give him a name. The Qunari are normally just named after their jobs, he says. We're calling him Grey for now. Oh, Grey. Added by Davrin. Always wondered when the Qunari first joined the Wardens. Good to see even the Qunari took the Blight seriously. When did Davrin have a time to make a note of that? Has Davrin been here? Okay, we can hopefully cross this off our list. And we have a little shortcut. Wonderful. It's magnificent, isn't it, this location?
Some kind of puzzle with torches or fires or something. I'd get treasure out of it.
Ash talks puzzles. I hate puzzles, but a lot of spirits in Ravane love them. Seers say that the spirits want to encourage Ravane to uphold tradition, paying respect to old cultural stuff. My mother once said it's because spirits don't understand the world. They're trying to figure out the rules so everything makes sense. I think it's all Rashidan. Putting a treasure chest behind a puzzle that makes you do some old cultural thing doesn't make the world make sense. Why can't they just put all the treasure chests behind waterfalls like they're supposed to? You know, we were saying that the first time we encountered a waterfall in this game. No, well, not completely saying that. Added by Emmerich. But isn't it fascinating to see how our cultural practices inform the spirits who in turn reinforce those practices with us? What came first? Okay. Maybe we should have lit that beacon that we missed. I mean that we bypassed. Was it this one we saw from over yonder? Yeah, I think it was actually. Maybe.
Okay.
Only 2 or 3? Oh, it's 3, isn't it?
Let's see if it burns.
3, 4, 6, 3. Gotta go back. There's a wolf statue here.
Gotcha.
So it's time, so we need to find the third one. We can do a circuit. Which means if it's timed, we're meant to come across it fairly easily. We saw it right over here somewhere, right? There.
Alright.
Tosh, see what you can do.
Look, we got a new door. Bet there's something good on the other side.
You hope so, Tosh? I think you're right. Oh golly. Tired grave marker. Here lies Ty. He died so as he lived, saying, "Hold my grog." We buried what was left. Help yourself to your stuff. Goodbye, Ty. I'll see you soon. Love, Riz. Oh, it's actually quite touching. The woven key. Trinket for Harding. Every time you use a potion, you have a 10% chance to get it back, plus 1 maximum potions. He's already got this equipped. Nice. Do we have like 5 potions or do we not? No, we need Harding in the party. Golden Cask. Heavy Helm. 20% stagger, 25% takedown damage, 15% stagger relative to Lords of Fortune, allied strength. No thanks. Okay, we can cross this chest off the list of things we need to do. We have that quest for the Warden's corpse. We have the cachet still to do. How likely is it the Warden's corpse will be quite near? We can come back. What is that? Looks a bit ominous. Can't interact with doing the trigger. Maybe something for later or something. It's just one of those weird things in the world. I need to come up here. Hey, nut friend. Much truffles. Oh my. Gosh, you get an epic axe. Which you're using. Tasha's weapon attacks are always critical versus knockdown enemies. Not sure how many times we knock down enemies, but actually our lightning storm thing, Tempest, does knock down. Outstanding. Is this a Fen Harold thing around here somewhere? It's in the minimap. Okay, now the Van Herald thing doesn't appear. Why is he using different icons for different... I'll ask you any questions. Set like that it's doing it. Tom orders. The Bass here attempt to help the Bass in Treviso. I will not have the butcher complaining that I am hindering his efforts. Ilanane does not reward those who fail. Find the crows and their supplies and bring them to the warden fort. We will deliver both to the butcher to show that the Anton who serve Penshanek are worthy of greatness.
Looks like the Antom got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
We need to get those supplies back and pay back the Antom.
No doubt, no doubt. There's another altar here, look. How did we miss this? This appears when you come over here. Here's when you come over here. Above us? That's me. Smiling Visage. Light helm. 15% damage versus enemies with low health. Thanks.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Which way are you looking? Actually, use that as a direction. Can you see the wolf anywhere? There's something shimmering there, but that's just the ability. There's also this. I reckon it's gonna be over there. Or it could just be over here. Thank you so much, Solus. Everybody gives you a bad rap, but you've always been good to me. Which way were we working towards? This way, right? Final attacks are critical against enemies with low health. Or do we want to concentrate on this? Let's just get this and get that out of the way. Yeah, let's do it. We technically need this also. Defeating a burning enemy grants rally parry. Precision. Maximum burning, not using any of those. Upgrades blast abilities. Blast abilities now deal 25% more detonation damage. Arcane shot now detonates sundered enemies. Arcane shot. Not quite sure which one it is yet. Upgrades blast abilities. Apply 15% of your current mana as bonus damage with blast abilities. Arcane bomb damage plus 15%. That sounds good. We might want to pick this up, which would make a natural line to get this. And maybe this. Don't need this. We can think about that later when we have a spare point. Yeah, we got a couple of ways to go. That's not bad. Okay, you two. Where's a Grey Warden sword? Warden's Vault. Warden's Vault. Warden Grey's Final Repose. Oh, see. Looks like we have to come here anyway. Let's take this ladder and see where that takes us. Or we can just fall down. Either way works. Oh, is that wall? That's the wall we're looking at, right? On the other side? Yeah, this side. Let's see. We don't want to go that way. Do we? Yeah, we do. Onwards to victory. So we've done with most of this stuff on this side. Actually, there's more to do on this side, right? Oh no. No, it was this way. Right, you're the last one. So we want to be tracking this. First. You want me to go up? Something's glowing for us to find right over there. But I have a feeling it's like underneath us over here. Let's see if that's the case. It is, because there's an icon pointing away. What are you doing? Have you opened that up? I'm gonna break, burn these down. Look. There's a chest here somewhere. down below.
Trouble.
Oh, hi. Hi there, friend. Have you had the good word? Smooth as butter. I want to check something. Is that Veilfire still active or is it timed? Still active. Marvelous.
Get ready to fight.
Marasho. You seem like you're tougher than the average one. How did you like those apples?
Good work, everyone!
Indeed, Lara. Good work, indeed. Something here. This thing? I have a bad feeling about this. That was great, wasn't it? Are we supposed to follow him?
Yep. Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different. Might be a clue for how.
Journal of a Thief. I've been here 3 days now and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind this door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find these seals. If I get this open, I can go back to Kirkwall rich enough to buy the Viscounty. Running low on food ate some of the local plants and my guts are feeling weird. Just going to close my eyes a minute. It's dead.
How to open it?
So much for a treasure chest. Treasure hunter. That's a bird. That's a bird. That's a bird. Anybody home? That's the second light. Where's the other one? Where's the third? Worry about that later.
Got it.
Can't do this without a wisp.
We just bring a wisp over here or what? Physical and build colossal. feel like we can work on it. Let's work on the armor. Oh, yeah. Armor on that one. No, you know what? Let's take him down.
Oh, is it time again? Great! We're hitting them from there!
Get into shots, please.
Ready for a follow-up. Get clear! Ready! Ready for a follow-up. That's fine. Move.
Trying to. You dead? I think died. Okay, everyone, focus on this guy.
Ready here.
Thank you.
Watch yourself. Watch your back. Work, Tosh. Watch it.
Researcher's code. Ah, medium armor. We haven't got this before. 20% damage while at low health. Leech 5% of your damage is held. Defensive increased by 1 for each percentage. Missing health. Interesting. Maybe.
Looks like one of the crows is still alive.
Oh, he died.
Good work, everyone!
At least we got a survivor. One second, just to make sure there's no traps. There you go. Okay.
The Antam kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravane into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antam there.
Ash approves. Nice.
You got it!
I'm on it. Looks like we made a door.
It certainly did. And we used to pull up potions. One way. Yeah, that's the prayer. That's what we were trying to get to last time. Hopefully we can do it this time. There's nothing else we missed around here, right? So, one thing at a time. Found the wisp. Could you wait 1 second, my friend? We'll come get you if you decide to go. Your ring sight charm. 25% rally parry duration. Not really using that. And our friend is going. Is that the... Yeah, Shark's Mouth for 2, the eruption, except from a Grave Warden log. A sea of wonders of a darkspawn horde gathering in the tunnels in Shark's Mouth. The fighting was fierce, more darkspawn than we'd seen in years. They would have overwhelmed us, but the seer called on spirits to awaken the volcano. Warden Grave was more scared of the seer than he was of the Hurlocks. Kunari have a particular fear of mages and demons. I wonder if mages and spirits were what were used to make the Kunari into the Kunari, closer to dragons. We know that the Evonaris were experimenting with or controlling the dragons somehow. Maybe the Kunari are a byproduct of that experiment from Gillinane. A human dragon hybrid. I'm watching lava pour from the jaws of Shark's Mouth as I write this. It'll be years before the Darkspawn find another way to the surface. The seer said the eruption would anger some spirits, but we'll deal with that as we must. Added Batash. Seers awakening a volcano. The Nari believer protecting a mage. Would have lost money twice. And our friend is gone. To be expected. 1 second, please. I'll be right back. Somebody's calling. Yeah. Sorry friends, I'm back. Apologies. Where were we? Getting the wisp, right? Right. And to save on time, we just fall down, right? Actually, was there anything on the other side apart from where we went to? Looks like it. Look at this. I'll take us to a chest. You know what I really appreciate about this game? The level design is really good. Feels like it makes sense, right? There's a chest, that's where we need to get to.
Look at that ocean view!
We will in 1 second, Blah. Pre-March's guardian said to warn respectful owners against threats. It sometimes faces different directions without being moved. That's where the threat is coming from, isn't it? It's like a sea of blue. I mean, it's like the sky. Where does it end and where does it begin? Look at that statue too. Is that the statue that they were talking about? The wardens was creeped out by it. Wooden's key. 10% resistant duration, effectiveness, and gain resistance when you reach low health. I don't think so. I just don't think so. Now, what do you give us? Enchanted Athame. Oh. Oh, this. Plus 50 maximum mana. Haven't we already got this one? I'm sure we've seen this somewhere. Or have we? Plus 50 mana is great. Gain 2 mana on hit with this. Gain 2 mana on hit with this weapon. Deal 10% more damage for every 50 mana that you are missing. Is it me or does that sound like really good? We need to find like 2 more of these type of weapons. Enchanted Athame. What does that ring a bell? You'd think we would have this by now. That's huge. 2 mana on hit. That's like heavy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, she did the third one twice. So does that count as like 6 or 8? Liking it a whole bunch. Okay, we cleared up a few stuff. Return to the caves of Shark's Mouth once they are fully accessible. Excuse me. Guess we have to hold this quest right now. I don't even know where the caves of Shark's Mouth are. Over here. That's where we are. Okay, apparently we can't do anything at the moment. Can we? Let's concentrate on these. Don't you give up on me. Is it over here somewhere? Dang it. Where exactly do we have to take you, little friend? Hold on. We have another quest. Ah, which one? The warden. Gray's final repose, right? Or is this something completely different? Worry about that later. Hey, that's where the big stuff is. We need to go, I think, right? Where did we see? Is it here? It was here. Okay. Take a left. Keep going straight. Through there. Got it.
I'll need a wisp.
That's what I forgot. Exactly where it was.
Careful ahead.
Right, you two. See what you do, guys. Overflow? What's overflow?
Good to go.
Okay. Check the wrong person. You know what? You guys take him out of the picture.
Ready for a follow.
Let's just get rid of him, please.
Ready for follow-up. Ready.
Golden glory.
I mean, we took a few slaps in the face, but otherwise, we need to be a little bit less reckless. Just hit and run when we need to. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, friend. Come on, friend. You're so close. I was not sure what I was expecting, but not that. That's amazing. Thank you, friend. Eternal Wail. A disturbing carving of a screaming figure. If held against the wind, it emits a howl that sends a shiver along the listener's spine. Shadow Breath. Electric damage +7. Ranged attack damage. I think this is the one we can pick up from Treviso. 15% weak point damage, minus 20% ranged mana cost. Ranged mana cost. I don't think we have anything ranged, do we? Still good to have. And we have a new staff transmog. Where's the last one? What are you trying to show me, buddy? Are you part of this or are you part of something else? Where's the other mirror? Feels like you should be over here. That's only taking me down to... yeah. That's not going to help us. We missed one somewhere, I think. Is there another corpse over here? Is that where we need to come for the butterflies? What is that sound? Yeah, there's a third one. Okay. Maybe we have to run really fast to get to these skeletons. Once we start the first one. I'm not getting it. Where's the third block? Hold on. Maybe there's no third lock. Do I just need to activate the middle one? Or maybe these guys will take us to it. And if you run really fast, go back to the other one. Are there more of these? The noise coming here. Oh, look. Hold on. It was the spirits. Thank you so much. Bless you.
Hear that? Door's open.
Wrong way, right? The Warden's Vault. Ashes burn increased. Lara level 5 plus 2 skill points. Lara, well done. That's fine. What do we want to concentrate on with you, Lara? Maybe this for crowd control. Area damage. Cooldown duration. Lock to target. Critical damage. Damage versus barrier. Detonating enemy with disability grants quickened. That's to us as well, right? You know, I think I like that. Focusing more on this tree. Problem is she's not detonating quickened. Sundered. We don't have anyone doing sundered at the moment. He's doing weakened. No reason we can't make this better and then switch her in when we have somebody who can apply sundered. Done. Gavin's not even close to leveling up just yet. Emmerich's halfway. He's got a ways to go. So does Lucanus. Nev. Ash is almost there. Actually, she has 2 points. When did you get those, Ash? What abilities does she have right now? We're using Dragon's Roar, Dragon Fire Strike, and Fire Breath. Taunts enemies. Yeah, maybe concentrate on Taunt. Damages his health plus 20%. That's pretty decent. Why are we concentrating on this? Oh, grants invulnerable. Barely even using this. But if it did, and mana each second. Oh, that's why we're doing this. Okay. Oop. When the effect ends, you are healed for 20% or duration plus 2 seconds. We'll think about that when we come to it. There's a unique, there's a memento. Petrified dragon's egg. The shape and markings clearly identify this as a dragon's egg, but the object has been petrified, not by age but by magic. See, no other signs that the dragons were being experimented on. 3 chests. Rusted finery, armor piece for Tash. 20% overwhelmed effectiveness. Tash deals 50% damage versus overwhelmed enemies. Is she doing overwhelmed damage? You know what's a new armor piece? Let's take a look. Oh, looking sharp, Dash. Looking sharp. Cane. Wave. Electric. Another one. Different. 20% charged light damage. Charged attacks applied shocked on hit, if not already applied. Gain rally party on defeating a shocked enemy. That's not bad. Second one makes it not bad. But we need a different star than electric. Now what do you get? It has a unique. Guard of the Void, unique ring. While shocking weapons is active, charged attacks deal electric damage in an area around a target, but remove shocking weapons. We need to go through the 3 and see what's giving us shocking weapons. I think it's takedowns at the moment. So this is one use, really. Doesn't seem worth it. Not yet. So far all the uniques we've come across have not been something we desire. Okay, so we completed a bunch of puzzles. Grabbed a bunch of loot. Completed a bunch of quests. There's one we can't complete yet. Till it opens up more. The caves open up, they said. Is there something behind us? Yeah, I think this needs to open up. Maybe. And I think we got everything here. So we got 11 out of 25 normal chests. 1 out of 3 unique chests, it looks like. 2 out of 3 Avenuris altars. And all 2 Fenharrow altars. Yeah, I think we're good. Right, that's Rivain done for the moment till we get more quests. Actually, Tash, what do you look like with the new armor piece? Looks like a Lord of Fortune, not bad. Where do we go next and what do we do next? Go to the vendor over here. Sell whatever loot we have. See how much reputation we get out of that. Probably won't be much, but maybe we can rank you up.
Ah, lost the role when your team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself!
We need about 560. No way even close. Okay, getting closer though. Didn't have time to do some farming. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get some of that done and we can finish ranking up our friend here. Rally Patty is companions deal increased damage. Penetration ignores potions of defense while attacking. You know, it's only 450. We have money. And I have the desire to farm. We're not really in agility abilities, so that doesn't really matter at the moment. What can we get? Anything else? That's right, he doesn't sell any medium armor apart from one for Tosh. Actually, the one she's just picked up is the one he actually sells, so you should be able to complete that out for her. Buy it. We'll see if you want to consider changing up accessories. Don't think so. Or this.
Hey, punch an on-tom for me?
Will do, pal. Will do. Next up, the... Yeah, I guess. We need to discover the vendor here. So tomorrow when you come back, is there anything new in Aladdin Forest? Not yet. We're going to go to the necropolis again and do the same thing we did today. Pick up any quests and complete them. Open up the vendor actually and see what they're selling. Hopefully, because it's mage necromancer based, maybe we might pick up some good medium armor pieces. Maybe. Who knows? And then we have to check out the Hall of Valor at some point. No idea what that is all about. After we completed all the ancillary stuff, do we go to the Wardens or do we go to Morrigan? I guess we go to Morrigan first because she's going to tell us more information about what's happening. Open up maybe new pathways. Then we can go to the Wardens after that. There's 2 champions to fight over here in the Warden area. Two gates. Do you have any gate? No. It's only the Wardens that will give us our last 2. Guess you can't go back. Okay. We got a plan of action for tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Necropolis. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight's episode. We got a lot done for tonight. Completed at least as much as we can for one area.
So,
we'll continue tomorrow.
right?
And the journey continues.
I am a seer, yes.
It's fun. Really fun game. Until next time, it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Rook, from Balara, and our new friend Tash. Oh yeah, we're going to quickly look at the ages, right? So, if I'm right, Tash is the youngest of the team, followed by Balara. Right? Then the next youngest out of them would probably be I'm thinking probably be Harding or Nev. They look like they might be peers, so it'd be Harding, Nev, Davrin, and Rook in age-wise, followed closely by Lucanus, and then Emmerich as the last one. So Tash is either close to 20 or just past 20, I think. It's the only reason that explains the character, the way she talks and acts. He's a youngling, yeah, you can tell. Okay, let's go. We'll carry on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Time to go. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Look after yourselves, enjoy the next day of your week. Until next time, good night, and night. Adios.